The adding and subtracting equations lesson. Today you'll be able to solve one-step equations by using addition or subtraction. Okay, so to solve an equation, it means to find a solution to the equation. You're going to isolate the variable, that is, get the variable alone on one side of the equal sign. Remember, the variable is represented by the letter, and it is the unknown. Okay? So, to solve equations, you're going to use the inverse operation to solve it. Inverse means the opposite. Okay? Why is my... The opposite, sorry. Okay? What is the inverse operation of addition? Well, the opposite operation of addition is subtraction. The inverse operation of subtraction is addition. So that means that these two undo each other. Okay? So, whenever you have the equation, we have b minus 17 equals 24. Whenever you see this equation, you're going to box your variable because you know that is what you are solving for. Then you're going to circle the operation that is there. Okay? We see subtraction, so we're going to use the opposite operation of subtraction to solve this equation. The opposite of subtraction is addition. Okay? So we're going to add 17 on both sides. We're adding because it's the opposite of subtraction. Okay? Remember, you have to do it to both sides because you want to keep it balanced. Okay? So you have negative 17 plus 17. Okay, negative 17 plus 17, those two cancel each other out. So you're left with only b equals 24 plus 17 is 41. So b equals 41 for this problem. Okay, next one. We have 66 equals y minus 13. Okay, the equation can be on either side, but you're still going to do the same steps. You're going to box the variable, which is y in this one, and circle your operation of subtraction. We see subtraction, so we are going to add 13 on both sides. Okay, whatever is attached with the variable, that's what you're going to do. Okay, so now we have the equal sign. Negative 13 plus 13, those cancel each other out. So you're left with y equals 66 plus 13 is 79. Okay, and that is your answer. If you want to check it, you can plug 79 back into the equation. So you have 69, sorry, it should be 79, my bad. 79 minus 13 equals 66. 79 minus 13 is 66, so our equation is correct. Okay, next one. Going to box our variable, which is t, and circle our operation, which is addition. Again, we're going to use the inverse operation. The inverse operation of addition is subtraction. So you're going to subtract 14 on both sides. Okay. Remember 14 because that's attached to the variable, and we want to get the variable all by itself. So the 14s cancel each other out. You're left with just t because there's nothing else on that side of the equal sign. T equals 29 minus 14. 9 minus 4 is 5. 2 minus 1 is 1. So t equals 15 for this problem. Make sure you do box your answer and you do show that the answers are canceling out, if they do cancel out. Okay? Try this one on your own. Pause the video and then start it back up when everyone is done. Okay, so you should have boxed the x and circled the addition. Okay, what's the opposite of addition? Well, it is subtraction. So you're going to subtract 28 because that is what is with the variable on both sides. Okay, 28 minus 28, those cancel out and you leave 0. You have x equals 140 minus 28. You got to borrow. 10 minus 8 is 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. X equals 112 for this equation. Okay. So now we have negative 25 plus x equals 80. Okay. So it's going to be the same process. Box your variable. Circle your operation. We see addition, so we're going to subtract. Okay. We're going to subtract negative 25 on both sides. Now we have to remember what happens when you see two negatives right by each other like this. It becomes a positive. Okay, so it becomes a plus. So you have negative 25 plus 25. Okay, again, those cancel out. So we have x equals 80 plus 25. 80 plus 25 is 105. Okay. Here's another one. We have negative 6 equals q plus 2. So we're going to box our variable, circle our operation. Okay. We see addition, so we're going to subtract 2 on both sides. Now, this is where it's going to change up a little bit. Okay. So we have plus 2 minus 2. Those two cancel out. You're left with q equals. If you want to leave it like this, you can, or you can write it out. Negative 6 minus 2. We have our two teams. Remember, team 1, team 2. This is team negative, team negative. So if they're on the same team, they stay on the same team, and you just add their points together. So it's negative 8 equals q. Okay? Negative 8 equals q. So we're going to box our variable again, box our y, circle our addition. Okay, sorry, that's a subtraction sign. Circle our subtraction. Since we see subtraction, we are going to add 7 on both sides. Okay, negative 7 plus 7 cancels out. So you're left with y equals, I'm going to write this out again, negative 34 plus 7. Okay, so we're back to our integer rules. Remember, circle the first number, circle the second number, and the operation and sign. What team is this? Team negative. What team is this? Team positive. Which team won? The negative team won by how much? 34 minus 7 is 24. Okay? Y equals negative 24. Yes, you have to have the negative. Try this one on your own. Pause the video and start it back up when you're ready to check. Okay, you should have boxed the x, circled the addition. Okay, opposite of addition is subtraction, so we're going to subtract 3 on both sides. Okay, all right, or subtract negative 3 on both sides, sorry. Okay, we see two negatives right by each other, so that makes a plus, or both of them, so it's now positive 3. Negative 3 plus 3 cancels out, left with x equals negative 9 plus 3. Teams, we have team negative and team positive. Okay, and the negative team won by 6. So x equals negative 6. Okay. Try this one. Pause the video and then start it. Okay. Box the W. Circle the addition. Opposite of addition is subtraction, so we're going to subtract 8 on both sides. 8's cancel out. W equals 0 minus 8 is negative 8. So W equals negative 8 for this problem. Okay, last one. Oh, that's the same one. So that was our last one. Sorry. If you need to rewatch the video, you can get on School Web and watch it, If you are good to start your homework, you can start your homework. Okay, remember to box your variable, circle your operation, and do the opposite of what you see. Okay,